So you've played the front 9, time now to take on your next challenge. So this hole is another par 5, but plays much shorter than the 9th. It's 442 metres off the whites and 397 off the reds. For the second shot, long hitters might well be in range, but should walk up the hill beforehand to assess their line and check the green is clear. Otherwise, most players take a suitable club to get up the hill and leave themselves with a view of the green for their approach. The hole is 148 metres from the whites and 109 from the reds. It's a par 3 and marks the start of our own little version of Amen Corner. The green is surrounded on the left and behind the green by a lake, so it's important to choose your club based on the pin position and the strength and direction of the wind. Final par 5 of the course and the shortest at only 425 metres off the whites and 359 from the reds. Played up a valley into the prevailing wind, it's a dogleg right. Long hitters might be able to take the green on for their second shot, but beware the out of bounds to the right and the hazard left and beyond the green. This is also the second Mackenzie green on the course, with the front half lower than the back. Down a valley, this par 4 takes you out into the beautiful countryside of the Western Algarve. 401 metres off the whites and 356 off the reds. You must be careful not to stray left or right, or you'll be out of bounds. Like the 4th hole, play beneath the pin with your approach to leave yourself an uphill putt. A tight par 4 that needs special care off the tee. 388 metres off the whites and 331 off the reds. At its narrowest part, this fairway is less than 40 metres wide, with out of bounds right and a water hazard left. For the approach, account for the fact that the green falls left to right. Moving back to the resort, we have another feature hole of the course. Played across a lake and situated in a natural amphitheatre, this par 3 is 152 metres off the whites and 120 metres off the reds. Needless to say, you can't be short on this hole. Only 289 metres off the whites and 226 off the reds, this par 4 is drivable off the tee for the longest hitters, but carries a risk. The green is surrounded by sand traps. Stray right and you'll be out of bounds, wander left and you'll be in a water hazard. Alternatively, play safe off the tee and leave yourself a comfortable approach with a short iron. The choice is yours. Par 4 is 380 metres off the whites and 308 off the reds, and is often played into the prevailing wind. Avoid going right because you'll be in a water hazard that runs the full length of this hole. Careful selection of your club should enable you to make the green, but check the position of the flag because if it's towards the back, you want to play short for the uphill putt. 332 metres off the whites and 261 off the reds, this is a finishing par 4. Watch out for the line of trees to the left-hand side of the fairway. The branches stretch back nearly 40 metres, so you need to hit long to clear them. Your approach is to an elevated green right in front of the clubhouse, so you'll usually have a gallery to applaud your shot, especially if you get close to that pin. So, all done, there's only one place to head, to Spike's Bar and a terrace with one of the most spectacular views of any clubhouse around.